So you've gone bigger than last year, despite everything that everybody said to you. Why?
I think because after Christmas, obviously, the kids said to me, "Is the way we spend Christmas bad, Mum?" And I said, "Absolutely no way. In fact, you're going to get a few more this year because I love you."
I mean, you can't even see your tree.
No, I must admit I am an ace bargain hunter. Absolutely brilliant. So
and a lot of this,
again, it's no debt.
We'll pick up on that because you say that it looks outrageous. Well, it is outrageous, but you look for deals. You watch Martin Lewis very closely. You make sure that when you do buy, that you save as much money as you possibly can.
Absolutely, yeah. I've managed to do it all again without credit cards, without debt, anything like that. So I start at the beginning of the year. So, the way I see it is I'm not asking anybody else for a penny of their money. I pay for the kids myself and each to their own at Christmas.
How long does it take them to open all of those on Christmas Day? You must be there forever.
Normally takes about 3 hours to open everything. And we have a break in between and have a bacon butty and a cup of tea, but... yeah, it's about 3 hours.
How long does it take to wrap them?
I start in August.
Oh, my gosh, wow. But there's things in there also, there's things that the kids really need. You say, there's things, sort of things for their school uniform, bits and bobs like that. So you do wrap an awful lot of things that it's not just toys, it's things that they need.
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of things there that they need. There's a lot of things there that they want, and there's a lot of things that I choose to buy them, things that I think that they're going to like.
But also you say that they're things that they need, but you've admitted that there's stuff in the bedrooms that hasn't been used from last year, presents that have never been touched.
I think in the documentary that's coming out tonight, it showed that there was a popcorn maker and a notepad that Ella hasn't used. So if you think of all the presents that they've got, for them to not use 2 things out of all them prezzies, I don't think that's too bad.
Well, just looking down all the comments, and you can imagine, you had all this last year, so you can imagine what everybody's saying. Although Marina says she spent £3,000 on her 3 children, don't know why, because they wrote a letter to Santa and only asked for a handful of things. So the kids don't necessarily want all that, and most of the people who are saying anything on social media are saying it's the thought that counts. It's not all about presents.
Yeah, I'm quite fiery when it comes to my kids, and I have bit back at a couple of people, and I've noticed that the ones that are judging don't like to be judged back. They kind of retreat and go, "Oh, how dare she?" So I think a lot of it is keyboard warriors and people that, the ones on my wavelength just think either good for her or it's not my cup of tea, but it's up to her what she does. She's not on any benefits.
It's not the that's not the essence of that site behind you, magnificent as it is not the spirit of Christmas.
I think if I was doing it 365 days a year and giving them gifts every day, I'd be spoiling them. For us, we don't go out partying every single weekend, you know what I mean? You won't find me at a bar necking Jaeger bombs every weekend. I'm at home, me and my partner, we work hard all year round, and if that's what we decide to spend our money on, our children, for one day of the year, well, then why not? Who's anybody to judge it?
No, totally, but sadly they do. And also, as tough and as strong as you are, it did affect you last year, and it affected you so much so that on Christmas Eve you ended up in hospital.
I did, yeah. I think if anybody goes from being a normal mum at home watching telly to then being in America in front of millions of people on telly, it is going to take a stress and a strain on you. That's why this year I feel so much stronger in myself. I think, my tree gave me amazing opportunities this year, both in film and TV, and I'm still on the same lines as last year. If you don't like it, if you're appalled by it, scroll on. If you find, oh, it's boring, turn the page. Don't look at it. I'll do what I want to do. You do what you want to do. It's not a problem.
What does your husband get? Has he got any prezzies in that pile?
Oh, yeah. I've got him a little bit less little bits, but he's got a couple of really big presents this year, like presents
what about you?
that I know he's going to be made up with. So.
Have you got loads of presents?
Me, I get a few bits, yeah. Me, yeah. I get a few, off the kids. The kids buy me little things, and James goes out and buys me bits. But yeah, they say it's all about giving, and that's what I love to do for my family. I love to give them presents.
And what's Father Christmas going to bring? It looks like everything's under the tree. He's going to be thinking, well, she's got everything.
Father Christmas, he doesn't discriminate. He brings them a little sack, usually things that they've asked for on their list. So they're no different to any other child.
Santa's agreeing here.
He's all right. He
agrees. Good luck, Santa.
He can get down the chimney. He might not be able to get under the tree, but he can get down the chimney. Thank you very much indeed.
And a Merry Christmas to your family. If you enjoyed that, there's more of the same right here. And make sure you subscribe so that you never miss the best moments from this morning.